Hi, welcome to my ENVISAT demo. I'll get right into it. So here we have the main code that I use, and essentially this contains all of the functions that I created for forward kinematics, trajectory generation, inverse kinematics, and I also set up my velocity and acceleration matrices. I also use this program to start the simulation. I put my control block in Simulink, so I'll show you that in a second. I ended up using screw theory with the product of exponentials in the end effector frame as a reference. So as you can see here in the setup for my simulation, this is what the stow position looks like. And essentially, I want my grapple position to be when it's fully extended so it can reach the ENVISAT that is there. Now let's take a look at my Simulink model. So here you can see I just have the manipulator as a subsystem, and it just contains all of the joints and links that I have, and it also accepts the torques from the controller, which is this block here. And this, I ended up choosing a computed torque controller, and I ended up going with PD control. So this is my ENVISAT model here, and it's similar to the manipulator where it's just the model linked up to like the world frame and other stuff. The control takes in the gains for P and D, and then it also accepts the desired joint angles, joint velocities, and joint accelerations, and it takes in feedback from the manipulator output. Okay, so let's run my simulation. So I already started the simulation and I just paused it so we don't have to go through the compute time. I also set up the joint angles and velocities graphs so we can see in real time how the values are looking. So I'll press play. It takes about 30 seconds to fully extend, and it has a little bit of a time gap in which it takes to actually start moving. So as you can see, it's not very smooth in terms of its movement, and you can actually see that in the graphs as well. There's a lot of oscillations and overshoots, and that is mainly due to, I guess, poor gain tuning, and it could also be due to there could be errors with my skew axes, and I just didn't have time to fix all of those things within this time frame. And so as you can see, it's fully extended out. The gripper does not actually work currently. It hasn't been simulated as yet. So that could be something that could be improved upon as well. Well, that is my simulation, and thank you for listening.